And we're back. Welcome everybody to the Tuesday Takeover. And today, not only is it Helldivers Tuesday, it is Destiny Tuesday, my favorite day of the week, because we get to play through one of my favorite current games that I'm playing, still going through with, Destiny 2. So, for those of you that don't know anything about Destiny, know anything about the lore, or anything of the story, well, this is for you. If there's anyone who's wondering about the gameplay, what it plays like, what it looks like aesthetically, this is for you. If you're a veteran player coming back to the game, and whether you want to see if it's still right for you, if it's where you want it to be, this is for you. But this is from the eyes of someone who's played this non-stop. And I'll always be talking about what I like about the game. So that's going to be a little bit of my bias, I guess, going into this. But also, you get to enjoy the story with me, right here, on YouTube and on Twitch. My name is Shadow. Some call me Shadow Wulf. Some call me Captain. I am the bus driver to the story of these video games that we play. I am just, your time-traveling mercenary journalist. And so for those of you who missed the story last time, I'm going to pick it up on my Titan so that we can just kind of see what it is, and that way I can collect all the cosmetics on him, because the season does end in 20 days. I do want to collect all the stuff that is in my season pass, because that is very front-loaded. So, yeah, if you missed the story on drop, you're welcome to sit back and relax. If you've already seen through the story, tell me your thoughts about the campaign. What did you think of it? What did you like about the Edge of Fate? What were your favorite story beats? But do it without telling a spoiler. Yeah. And as per always, Shadow Gaming is rated M for matures and intended for such audiences. Possible contents include mature and just as themes. But as well, subject to differs in the nature of things and language. All tracks during live streams are unscripted, and your discretion is advised. Thank you. And so, welcome to Destiny 2, The Edge of Fate. Over now is the struggles of the battles of the Guardians of Light and Dark, in which we have mastered the powers of Solar, Arc, Void, Stasis, and Strand. So far as we know, we control the powers of the darkness of Deep Sight, diving into the memories of those behind, of those that came before. But now we engage in a new mystery, a new timeline, a new story. One of new beginnings, one of mystery, and one of peace. Of what's to come after the calm passing of the storm, with only a bigger storm waiting. So yes, with the story of Destiny, it is a vast science fantasy. I enjoy it for a lot of that aspect. You'll notice, I named, my Titan, I like to give him a lot more of, the knightly design. My Warlock is, supposed to be, the magical one, right? And then my Hunter is my stand-in. That is me in the game, that is me as the adventurer. And in this case, the archetype is the red gunslinger trope. But I've been diversifying my loadouts lately. I've been changing my looks. I've been just kind of working with a lot of the new equipment, the new gear. Oh yeah, that's right, I was doing Solstice too. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. Let me get a screenshot of this. Screenshot of this. Oh yes. Screenshot this. So yeah, like I said, I'm just gonna jump on my Titan, give you all the cutscene, collect the stuff, jump back to my Warlock.
What follows light and shadow is silence. That silence breaks. I am summoning you as a new age begins. life turn to each other. They remember how to look to the stars. They remember curiosity. They remember how to thrive. But they have forgotten. They forgot we were here long before the Traveler. They forgot that they need us. But they are fated to remember. I will remind them.
I'm sure you will. But not through me. Find someone else. My will is my own.
I think it's safe to say this is what's disrupting our beacons. I've seen primitive trains like this in old ruins. Never liked the look of them. These readings have a bearing. Gravimetric distortions leading out past orbit. Like footprints. Like a trail we're meant to follow. Guardian, I'm sending coordinates your way. It appears we have an invitation.
So that's the mystery we're going to be diving into today in Destiny 2. So for now, we're just going to take a look at my Titan, see how he's set up, what my current armor looks like, what my current stats look like on my Titan. A lot of this is going to change as the days go by, because I'm going to start cleaning my gear out, because like that, yeah. So last chance for Solstice items. Solstice items are available on the front page. Beautiful. I don't need that anymore. I don't need that anymore. I don't need this anymore. I don't need those anymore. Yep. I can start scrapping a lot of these armors. As good as they were at one point, as fun as I looked in them, it's time to start, like, I'm gonna start armor collecting on all my characters now. So now I can actually, like, fully gear them up with the current equipment and run all endgame content with y'all. Yep. Cool. And with that, I could start clearing out my vault a little bit. Let's see. Arc melee kills. Let's see. You know what? Let's do that. This. This. Why not? Shotguns are relevant this episode. Why not? Syntheseps? Sure. We can go with it. Yeah, if I'm gonna be running Bushido gear, yeah, why not? Chest plate. I don't have as many chest plates as I thought I did. Okay. Yes. Yeah. I'm set. My Titan has a lot of work done and ready for him. So I will make sure he's ready as well for when we go through his story. Yeah. Alright, that should be everything on here. Yep. Helmet. Chest. Mark. Boots. And arms. Cool. And just for everybody, for what you're missing out in the solstice stuff. The hunter gear, I did not collect all the warlock gear, sadly. But that's okay. Oh. It's on the front page of the Eververse, they said. There it is. The Grill Master set. That's cute. That's adorable. That's a nice helmet. There you go. Cool. All the market items is something for another day. Oh, actually, hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. This is actually really cute. I could do something with that one. Hold on a minute. Let me see. I need to delete a ship. I don't need that one either. Okay. You know what? I will buy this one. I have enough bright dust to spare, because I'm saving it all for the seasonal stuff. For, like, the Halloween stuff, and, but I'll take some swords. Cool. Ice cream, ice cream. Cute. The Grill Master shell. That's so cute. Ghost finally has arms. And titanium tyrant. Oh, that's cool. It's a shark face. Or a dragon face? Nice. Alright. I'm BSing too much now. It's time. It's time. It's time for the actual story stuff now. I know some of you are thinking, why not just do it? Why not just jump in on your Titan? Because when it comes to it, I like the Warlock to be the one to really just, like, capture the story. So let's see. Edge of Fate. Let me see how this armor is saved, if this is saved anywhere. Okay, cool, it is. As much as I want to run the Fellwinter armor set that I'm currently running, that is really nice, though, I do gotta say. I would like to run There we go. As long as I have the primary weapons, from there on in, figure it out. Without further ado, Destiny 2, The Edge of Fate.
Guardian, welcome to Kepler, as the Vanguard Archive calls it. The gravimetric distortions we tracked from the EDZ are tangled in an excess of dark matter. In our records, this planetoid was confirmed to be unoccupied and inert. But these readings indicate a singularity. Something's keeping this planetoid stable and our matter intact, but... Guardian, there's a black hole here on Kepler. This is dangerous. If at any point this singularity destabilizes, it could swallow us and take the entire Sol system with it. We need to find whoever sent our invitation. They need our help.
So welcome to Kepler. Newest playground in Destiny. I welcome you as an agent of the Nine. And together, we shall unlock and see the mysteries of what waits for us within.
Guardian, I can see you've got Elixni hostiles incoming. I'm picking up what I think is a distress signal. I've been able to isolate a radio signal through the telemetry. It had some primitive decryption on it. Should only take me a moment. Watch your head. I've never seen Elixni move like this. Mind their vertical, Guardian.
Mayday, mayday. Lodi transmitting. Strange matter detected. Singularity opening near local HI and NHI population.
I can't tell when this mayday was sent. Whoever made it understands the danger this place is in. But this signal's too weak to have reached us on Earth.
This isn't our invitation.
Ikora, it looks like we've got a blockade up ahead.
A singularity, a distress call, and now another ancient train. But how do they all connect? More importantly, how can we help? The status of the singularity will worsen with time. We can't do anything about that right this moment. But discovering a locking mechanism this complex and a radio transmission that sounds human means we could be on the precipice of encountering another pocket of civilization. By my triage, the most effective thing we can do right now is find the source of the distress signal. The trail we're following leads past the train, then scatters. We'll need to get through to find who called for help. The mechanism here appears to be missing some pieces. I've tracked materials nearby that closely match the frequency of the device. Find them, Guardian.
Lodi transmitting. Status moonsick. Adrift. Odysseus protocol active.
Odysseus Protocol. We've heard that before. Wait, there's a backlog. Keep moving, Guardian. I'm going to see if these transmissions can give us any more information. Dark matter spike in your vicinity. Could be one of the gravimetric distortions Drifter was talking about. Guardian, you all right? Your vitals stabilized. Oh, must be a fluke.
Well, this sure is new. All your vitals appear to be in order, but your molecules are moving unbelievably fast.
Guardian, this energy pattern is distinct from your expected paracausal signature. It matches the dark matter readings from when we landed. It appears you've managed to somehow fuse with dark matter. Why send a train to invite us to a black hole? It seems whoever sent our invitation values consistency and catastrophic interference.
About that. I got info, but you're not gonna like it.
Try me.
The gravimetric distortions, the dark matter, the weird train. An invitation? There's only one group of jokers I know who get up to those kinds of theatrics. The Nine.
Well, that certainly is a theory. Although I would expect to have already heard from the emissary if that was the case. I'm going to rerun the telemetry to see if I can find another radio transmission. Get us some answers.
Achieved precarious stabilization, but still request evacuation due to hostile NHI. If we can't close the singularity, we're pulling everyone in with us. Anyone? You out there?
Odd. The timestamp on this transmission doesn't make sense. It comes after the Mayday, but the timestamp says it was recorded many months before. Either someone is intentionally trying to scramble these transmissions, or the singularity is causing more problems than we thought.
Kill from the grave. Oh. Yep. It's gonna be a lot of that. Oh yeah. I got my work cut out for me on this one. Let's do it.
It's the same Eliksni combatants from earlier. They are persistent. Stay vigilant and don't let them come back again.
I thought I recognized those symbols. This is the House of Exile. last time we encountered these Elixni was on Luna. They're called the Exiles because each of them were exiled from their original house. That's the last of them, and we've got what we need. Let's head back to the train and see if we can't get past that blockade.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Okay, hold on a second. It's telling me one thing. I think I'm doing another. It's telling me this way. Maybe I can circle back around? Hold on. This is the way that opened up, though. Where am I even? Oh wait, this is the way I just came from, isn't it? I'm pretty sure. Hold on a minute. The true difficulty of this game. Figuring out your mapping. So we did need to backtrack. We have this. We don't have that. Something's not right here. Hold on a minute. Did I bug it out? Let me run through again where I just was, because I think I missed something. Is it this way? It's this way. Okay. There we go.
Suppose you're right, Drifter, and we are dealing with the Nine. You have the most experience with them. What did you observe in your interactions?
Rumor has it the Nine are extra-dimensional. Caught in the gravity of Sol's heaviest hitters. You know, planets, moons, stuff like that. There are aliens, and there are aliens. And these guys are aliens. They don't live in this dimension, which means they can mess with you.
The Nine can scheme all they like, but until they affect the real world, let's not give them more power than they actually possess.
You trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the Giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
Interesting. That Elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and three more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another Elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles! I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Now it's... Yep. Alright. Yep. We got this.
You trespass the domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
I will be your reckoning. Come on. 13 seconds. 10. 7. 5. Nice.
Interesting. That Elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and three more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another Elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles! I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Deathless? That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
The grand design bids us destroy them. Bring death to the deathless. Fulfill the destiny of the House of X.
Hold on, we're finding a timeline.
No more transmissions on the backlog, and the timestamps are all off. Keep heading for the train. Maybe we can triangulate a location.
The domain of the once exile, chosen of the giver. I am Archon Prime, sovereign of this orbit, speaker of the voice invisible.
Interesting. That Elixir wasn't an Archon. I wonder what that was all about.
In the wake of destruction, one exile falls, and 3 more rise.
Hold on. That same voice, this Archon's voice, is coming from another Elixir. I'm not sure what's going on.
Exiles! I prophesied the deathless arrival. Creatures cradled and kissed by the infinite curse of the great machine.
Deathless? That sounds like you, Guardian, but, derogatorily.
Design bids us destroy them. Bring death to the deathless. Fulfill the destiny of the House of Exile. Strengthen the singularity and ascend!
That voice is coming from another Elixir. I still don't understand how that voice jumped from one exile to another. The witness could possess, but that required a civilization's worth of darkness. Could something have drawn them here? Maybe the high concentration of dark matter is boosting this Archon connection to darkness.
Darkness is about connection of memory, but it doesn't work like that. And dark matter, in spite of the name, has nothing to do with darkness.
So this is something else entirely. Huh. One of the Archon's lackeys dropped something.
Ophiuchus's energy readings are spiking. This is a container of dark matter, the same connected to the singularity. Don't let that go.
Hold it.
Who do you work for, and what's your business here?
Telemetry originates at this location, but the signal is weak.
What are you doing here?
We're Guardians, from Earth's vanguard. Circumstances suggest we were invited, but we don't know who sent the invitation.
Earth?
Have you been here a while?
I have journal entries tallying 4 weeks, but my 5 o'clock shadow says a day. Something's wrong with time. It's my job to investigate. You picked up something that's special to the people here. Use it. I'll see you on the other side. We can talk there. You can, tell me all about Earth.
That's the man who sent the distress signal. But he didn't seem in distress.
Something's wrong with time.
I'm curious as to how our contact intends to fix it. But his observations seem to be correct.
And we just got here. There's probably a whole mess of time nonsense just around the corner.
Agreed. This train's temporal presence is concerning.
That's the least of our worries. The real head-scratcher is our new friend seeing the people here.
Ikora did say she suspected sentient life.
Alright, before we continue, I need to end the recording there, because that's a 52-minute recording. I'd say that's a solid, like, first entry into the Edge of Fate, as, like, a what to expect going into the story and, like, where we're going at from here. So yes, I think it's fine. I think it's nice that that I recorded that one as my Warlock, because it's the mystery detective type. Because the three of us are, like, all robed, like, detectives. The Warlocks look fantastic teaming up this time around. So yes. Look at that. The Inquisitor of the Nine. So, with this one, my character, I named her Princess Lunara. And so, her story has been that she is one of the Vanguard Inquisitors in the same vein that we had during Season of the Drifter. So, I am the Vanguard, kind of thing. In the same level of Ikora's Hidden. So yeah. It's a little fun attribute to that. But we'll keep going. We're going to keep the story going. I just need to end this recording that I keep delaying because it's almost 55 minutes long, but that's okay.